We are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Miami, second baseman, number 9.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Pence. 1 out.
Batting second here tonight.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High pop up. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
Batting third, right
Giancarlo
fielder
Stanton now.
Giancarlo
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's George Springer. To lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. George Springer is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Hunter Pence is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit on the ground to third. Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Batting third,
Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches. Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Standing in now, Buddy Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Softly hit out to short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now at the plate, Justin
baseman.
Bohr. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Bohr becomes the first out of the inning.
JT
Realmuto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First offering on its way.
Baseman,
Derek Dietrich is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
0-1 pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Gary.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Standing in, Colby Rasmus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw. And they will tag him out between first and second. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrus. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
They're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for Miami, pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Dan Straley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. Riding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounded to first.
Now batting, center
digging
fielder.
in to try it again. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready with the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich on the move. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So striding in, Corey Kluber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here. And I thought
Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the third out. One hit, one left. On now to the top. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Another full count pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Derek Dietrich. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just got a piece up the line. And he's safe. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Beltre
starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gordon is there. A quick out number one.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Buddy Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. To his left, Rojas. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back, and it's gone.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Colby Rasmus is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Ready for another chance? Dan Straley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard to short. Bell has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little. Tapper. Now here's the pitch. Lined but speared on a hop, and he is in there. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
First baseman, number 10.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher.
Now in the box, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Well, it's pretty rare you get 2 good fastballs back-to-back to hit. He missed the first one, got the second one, and didn't miss it.
Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no run. Here's George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Center fielder, George Springer.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready for another chance. Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit out towards second. Right to Gordon. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We're back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now a bunt attempt here. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the rear. And that's in there, base hit.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go.
Christian Yelich.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that misses for ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
In there, 1-2 now. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this striding in once again, Buddy Bell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
the batter.
So striding forward now, Colby Rasmus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of for him to this point in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1 to this point in the ballgame. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rasmus ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Another single. You talk about putting hits together and having nothing to show for it. They've got a bunch of hits and are yet to score.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Derek Dietrich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. We'll get a look. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tomas Telis will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Kluber.
Number 35 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. And that gets through for a run-out base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Here's George Springer. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitches a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the end. A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 39 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Bell is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 1 run.